Hey guys, I'm wearing my Christmas jumper, yay! Before we begin, um, how about a video from the icon herself?
Okay, girly, so I have some Christmas book recs here for you. Now, I haven't read many Christmas themed books yet, but I really loved In the Holidays when I read it last year. This one is a very sweet friend to lovers with a time loop trope. From what I remember, it's mostly closed doors, but please make sure to check the age rating before you pick it up. Another book I recommend you is This Is Not My Name. This is a thriller that I'm pretty sure is going to enrage you, because I know it did annoy me, but it was such a good thriller. I was literally glued to this book. So if you feel like you want some angsty thriller, this is a good option. Also, this is completely YA. So The 7-Year Slip is another very sweet romance. I'd say it is similar to In a Holidays, but we have a different type of a little bit of magic sprinkled in this one. Another book I recommend is Red Rising. If you feel like you are up for science fiction, this is a good entry into science fiction. It's a bit slow in the middle, but I absolutely loved the first part, and I'm sure the second book is going to be outstanding. So, Red Rising. Now, girl, you've read almost all the YA books I've read, so it's kind of hard for me to recommend you any new ones, because you've read Shatter Me, you've read The Cruel Prince, the Caraval series, Better Than the Movie, so it's kind of hard for me to come up with new books for you. If you haven't read The Housemaid yet, this is a good thriller. And girl, if you haven't read Light Lark, this is your time to pick it up, okay? I loved Light Lark. It was my very first romantasy, and it made me love the genre. Now, I'm afraid this is everything I have for you today. Please make sure to check the age rating of all the books I've recommended to you before picking them up. I cannot wait to see your video. Thanks for including me in it.
First of all, thank you so much, Emma, for sending that to me. From those recommendations, I have picked out three. My rings just got stuck on my jumper. I picked out 3 books.
In from Editor Me, I'm really sorry. I only ended up doing 2 in this video. I tried, I promised. But first of all, when I looked for the books in Waterstones, it was really hard to find them. But also, I didn't have time. I'm sorry. Because I've been doing like my mocks. I did my drama mocks GCSEs recently, and so I've been pretty busy. However, you know, I read what I could, and I don't know, maybe there'll be more of this in the future, hopefully. Yay!
One of the which I have already started reading. I just needed a chance to record the video first of all. So I have been reading this book for a little while, and it is Red Rising, and I'm really annoyed because when I went to buy it, there was none of the red cover. It didn't have the red cover. It had the 10-year anniversary edition, which is gold, and it's like I can understand why it's gold, you know, from obviously reading it, but I wanted it to be red because it's called Red Rising. I am on chapter 32. I'm 246 pages into it. I haven't read a sci-fi book before, ever. The last sci-fi book I read was probably one of those Stranger Things books. It's got a bunch of dust on it. We're going to ignore it. I read these in year 7 because I watched Stranger Things in year 6. And so it's set before Stranger Things. So this is set in 1969. We ignore the cracked spine, obviously. So it took me quite a while to get used to because it felt fantasy a bit. But then I had to remember, oh wait, it's in this world, and it mentions it's Mars a lot. There's a lot to do with the planets. But then it also feels very dystopian because the people are categorized into colors, so that feels very dystopian. It took a while to get used to. However, I am enjoying it. I haven't actually had a chance to properly sit down and read it. I've just been reading it on the bus. Oh wow, here's me getting ready while speaking to you guys. That's never happened before. Last night I finished Red Rising. And before I give my star review, I want to say I did enjoy it. Okay. However, I think it's more of a me problem than the actual book's problem, which is why I'm probably going to reread it before reading the rest of the series. So I gave it a 3, maybe 3.5 stars. I don't know, around that. I was confused confused for like quite a lot of it. It was something very new to me. Also, their names were very weird. I just want to put it out there. They had weird names, but we ignore that part of it. I genuinely think that it's just more of like a me problem, because where I've been, like where stuff has been going on, I haven't actually been able to sit down and read it. With this one, I say don't really take my review, purely because of like the variables that make up my review. Where is my beauty blender? I feel like when I reread it, it will be good. However, right now, I can't dedicate myself to like yet another series, so I'm gonna maybe finish the ACOTAR series sometime soonish. But I've also started the Throne of Glass series. I've read the first book, and I've asked for the series for Christmas. I'm reading The Prison Healer. I finished the first book. That was insane, by the way. The next book is pretty short. It's literally only like 300 pages. It is The 7-Year Slip. I feel like I have been lacking a bit of romances. I don't know why. Maybe I just need a cute little romance to sort me out and hopefully make me concentrate better on the book. I will see you when I'm reading this. Hi guys, I'm currently like 66 pages into the 7-Year Slip. I have made it my goal. I'm gonna just binge read it tonight. It is currently Thursday night. I haven't read since Sunday actually, when I finished Red Rising. So I haven't read in like 4 days. I just haven't read in ages, and I feel a reading slump coming on because, Red Rising was very confusing and I haven't had the greatest reads recently. However, I am really enjoying this, okay? So basically, Clementine is our main character, and she's just kind of living a normal life. She works for a publishing company, so that's pretty cool. I always like it when like authors kind of make it so the readers can relate, being like other readers. And then she goes back to her aunt's like apartment because she's living there, right? But then she accidentally travels back 7 years and wakes up to this random man in her kitchen. So that's cool. It's good so far, I'll be honest. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm trying to just read it all tonight. I have a bad feeling this book's gonna make me cry, and I don't know why. I am like 190 pages in. It's 320 pages. I'm still in the running for finishing it tonight, I think. I'll just have to stay up a bit later. It's 9 o'clock. Literally shut up right now. Literally just, that was amazing. And I have to be quiet because it's 10:15 and my family's asleep, so 5 stars. It could be more. Honestly, 6 stars. Oh, my phone dropped. This was what I needed. This was incredible. Literally, I haven't read like a book in basically one sitting since Not Quite Dead Yet, which was in August, okay? So that was ages ago. I wasn't really sure what I was expecting because I haven't seen that many videos of it. Genuinely, you get to like the last 100 pages, it's like poetic. I was so attached to the characters so easily, and it had like such meaning to it, and I am so happy that I picked up this book thanks to your recommendations, because otherwise I didn't know when I was going to pick it up. I've like seen it around, but it wasn't one that I had on my TBR originally. Please, I beg you, literally everyone needs to read this right now. Okay? Thanks. I was listening to Taylor Swift the whole way through. Some people are really shocked when I tell them that I listen to music while I'm reading. It's just something I do. Look at all the... This is my AirPods. Wait. I'm sorry I couldn't do 3 books this video, but I hope you enjoyed seeing me cry. Again, I cry a lot. I'm a very emotional person. I definitely needed that cry though. I've had a lot of stress going on in my life. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Emma, for doing this video with me again. I love you so much. You're so cool. I look kind of chopped here because, you know, my hair is like iffy. I'm in my Christmas pajamas though, so that's fun. I hope you guys have an amazing day or night or whatever. I love you.